Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Buzz Aldrin Space Program Manager. Indeed, the Space Program Manager is finally back because a new version will be released soon and I like to explore all the upcoming features of the new patch in detail. At first, I like to have a quick look at the changelog. So, edit an in-game tutorial that covers the basics of the game in the NASA campaign from agency inception until the launch of the first manned mission. Okay, that's pretty cool. Added an option to hire Tiger teams inside the mission control room when a failure occurs. Hiring these teams of experts increases the chances of success in the saving throw. Okay, this sounds also amazing. Added a new screen that displays relevant stats after the moon landing has been accomplished, including an overall ranking performance. Okay, so I have to land at least on the moon in order to see this feature of the new patch. The race to the moon campaign no longer ends after the moon landing goal is accomplished. Okay, replace the personal silhouettes with real pictures for all three space agencies. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm excited to see these real pictures, and then added support for 9 new Steam achievements. Well, pretty nice, but well, I'm actually playing right now on Steam, but I think this is not so important. But added support for mission failure messages. Now, when a mission fails, the mission results screen will display an error message providing more background information. This sounds really amazing. I can't wait to see these new failures, and yeah, maybe it's now a little bit more interesting to have a failure, but well, still, failure is a huge setback, so we will see. At first, I like now to experience the new tutorial on the NASA side. I think this could be pretty cool. So, loading, please wait. And NASA has been established. Very cool, very cool. Welcome to NASA, Administrator. My name is Dr. Werner von Braun and I'm an engineer specializing in rocket design. The duties in your newly appointed role involve managing the space agency by opening programs, hiring employees, allocating resources, and planning and executing missions. Behind me lies the space complex, the place from where all your management activities will take place. I suggest you start by visiting the headquarters in order to open your first program. I also strongly suggest you start the construction process for the Mission Control Center, the Astronaut Center, and the Vehicle Assembly Building. Please use the magnifying glass button in order to find the location of each building. Don't forget to look for me inside the headquarters, where I'll give you an estimation of the probability of success of your missions. Okay, that's cool. Thank you very much, Dr. Werner von Braun. And welcome to NASA. Welcome to NASA, Administrator. I'm Buzz Aldrin, and during the next few seasons I'll introduce you to the space agency and teach you the fundamentals so that you can become a successful manager. Okay, thank you. Wow, a lot of text. Opening the Explorer 1 program. Step 1. We'll start by visiting the headquarters in order to open Explorer 1, our first robotic program, in order to be able to eventually launch a space mission. You can access the headquarters by clicking on its building or by selecting the folder icon from the bar located at the bottom of the screen. I'm now going to enable the building reference captions so that you can easily spot the headquarters building. You can enable or disable the reference captions by clicking on the magnifying glass button in the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay. Oh, it's even flashing. So yeah, the headquarters are over here. So I think I should click on them. And here's Buzz Aldrin again. Opening the Explorer program, step 2. This is the solar system screen, which displays all the celestial body that can potentially be explored. At the moment we can only perform missions around the Earth. Please select the Earth in order to proceed. Okay, selecting the Earth. The program categories list screen displays all the program categories associated to the Earth. Program categories embody groups of programs with similar characteristics, such as Earth-orbiting research satellites, space planes, or 2 crew ballistic capsules. Please select the Earth-orbiting research satellites program category in order to proceed. Oh, it's flashing. Okay, I am selecting this one. The program category screen display all the programs associated to the Earth-orbiting research satellites. Program category. Wow, what a sentence. Notice that they all achieve certain general objectives, but some of them enable the accomplishment of more specialized goals. For now, we'll keep things simple. Okay, that's good. Please select the Explorer 1 program from the right panel. Okay, Explorer 1. Wow, you're taking a lot, Mr. Aldrin. The program screen displays all the mission configurations associated to the Explorer 1 program. Mission configurations are profiled that determine the step that will take place when executing the mission. Normally, robotic programs have a very small amount of profiles, e.g. Explorer 1 features only 2. Whereas manned programs feature a lot more. Some profiles are riskier or more complex, but grant a higher amount of prestige when accomplished or have the potential of achieving more ambitious goals. Select the Open Program button in order to open this program. You will then be automatically redirected to the management screen, which will show the stats of the Explorer 1 regular mission configuration. Okay. So, I think I should click on Open Program. Yes, I like to open it. Program successfully opened, redirecting to the Mission Management screen. The Mission Configuration screen shows the details for the Explorer 1 regular mission, such as the prestige it grants when successfully performed, its required number of launches, and its cost. When opening a program, all its required mission components get automatically added to your inventory, but their initial reliability is usually quite low, and it's very unlikely that the mission will succeed. We need to improve the reliability of the mission components first by assigning technical personnel, SET, to work on them. Please select the R&D Mission Components button. It's down here. Very cool. Yeah, I will select it. Okay. The R&D screen displays all the mission components associated to the previously selected mission configuration, in this case only the Explorer 1 satellite. As you can see, the reliability of the satellite is only 3%, an extremely low value. In order to improve it, we need to assign technical personnel to it. Select the question mark slot starting from the left in order to assign SET employees. Employees assigned to the leftmost slot have a higher influence in the results of their R&D process. Notice that each employee has an associated skill for every type of mission component. Those skills can be improved over time. We'll discuss how to do that later. Okay. So I'm clicking now. So now we have some imager, that's cool. Okay, I will now assign 4. Well done. The reliability of the Explorer satellite will now increase at the end of every turn. Now please go back to the space complex by using the button located in the bottom right corner of the screen. Okay, I'm using the button. And we are now going to build a mission control center, which is the one that houses the flight controllers. Flight controllers are in charge of monitoring the status of a mission and are the ones that kick in when something goes wrong in order to save the day. Neil and myself wouldn't have made it to the moon were it not for their help in assessing the situation with the 1201 and 1202 alarms in the lunar lander. Oh, that's cool. That's really amazing that they added really some additional information and about the history of the spaceflight and about the history of the moon landing. That's definitely cool. That's so amazing. Enable the construction mode by clicking on the crane icon and then select the patch of land that belongs to the mission control center. This will bring up a dialog that will allow you to start the construction process. Okay, let's do this. Here, I will click on this and then I should build the mission control center. Okay, build it. Excellent! Now we're going to build the astronaut center, which will eventually allow us to hire the astronauts that will fly the missions. Select the patch of land that belongs, okay. So, let's build the astronaut center. If you recall, 4 of our SET employees have been assigned to the Explorer 1 satellite in order to improve its reliability. We are now going to send the remaining employee to advanced training, which allows us to improve one of its skills at a certain cost. Please disable the construction mode by clicking and head to the SET center. Yeah. Okay. Now look for the only available employee and select the Advanced Training button. Advanced Training comes in 2 flavors, Single Training and Continuous. The first option sends the employee for a single training session, whereas the second option allows you to define a target skill level. The employee will be sent to Advanced Training as many times as needed in order to reach the specified level. The improvements yielded by an Advanced Training session are determined by the employee's learning capacity, the value associated to the light bulb icon. Select the skill you'd like to improve and then select Single Training Course Training Mode. I'd suggest you to train the employee highest skill so that it becomes a specialist in a certain discipline. Okay, it's Emilio Hurst. Emilio Hurst is going to Advanced Training and... okay, he is going to learn more about human-rated rocket and a single training course. Excellent! Now the employee will be unavailable for a few seasons. You can pull the employee out of Advanced Training anytime if you need it for other tasks. Though, note that the skill improvement will be lower than if the employee completes a whole training session. Please head back to the space complex by using the button located... Okay, I am heading back. Excellent, we've done quite a lot. We are now going to move on to the next season, where we'll be able to see the outcome of the action we've performed. Please select the end button and so on. End season. Yes, I like to end it. Okay, should I proceed now or should I wait for you, Mr. Aldrin? I think I should proceed. And... okay, the Soviets have done something. We have done something. And I think I should... okay, excellent. We've done quite a lot. We are now going to move on to the next season where we... what? I have already done this. Oh, that's new. Okay, the President of the United States addressed the nation in order to define the space program's priorities. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win. And the others too. Okay, as the NASA administrator, it's now your responsibility to ensure that this vision becomes a reality. Good luck. Okay. Welcome back. As you can see, the construction process for the Mission Control Center is complete. We are now going to recruit flight controllers, which are the ones in charge of monitoring the status of a mission and stepping in when a problem occurs. Please head over to the Mission Control Center, which you can access via the space complex or by clicking on the screen. Since you haven't hired any, you will automatically reject it to and so on. Okay. No employees. Yes. So this is a personal recruitment screen. The individuals on the left are the candidates, whereas the ones on the right are the potential recruits. You can sort candidates by skill by using the buttons in the upper rear of the left panel, so these ones up here. For flight controllers, you'll need employees who are skilled in a certain area so that they can be assigned to specific function in mission control. And you'll also need well-rounded individuals that can act as the flight directors. Please recruit at least 4 flight controllers. One of them should be skilled in propulsion, trajectory, spacecraft systems, and well-rounded. Okay, so we have so many new flight controllers. Who should I hire? So, propulsion 61%. Oh, it's already sorted. Okay, I will have propulsion. This is Yeah, I know this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Then I need one by trajectory. Trajectory. Okay. Shelly. Then I need spacecraft systems. Am I right? Okay, spacecraft systems. And a fourth one. Spacecraft system, and then a well-rounded one. So let's see. It's Alexander Chang, apparently. Flight director, yeah, it's him. So, okay, hire these recruits. Okay. And that's all. Should I now return to... or have I forgot something? Now we are going to open our next program. Okay, I'm on the right track, that's good. The X-15 spaceplane. Before doing that though, we are going to deallocate 2 SETs from the Explorer 1 satellite. Please go to the headquarters. I'm going to the headquarters. Now click on the Manage Payloads R&D button, which will bring a list of all the mission components from the programs you've already opened. Okay. Yeah, thank you, thank you. The payloads list shows an overview of all the payloads used by the existing programs. Please unassign the 2 rightmost SET employees by clicking on the X button, then return to the solar system screen. Okay, I'm removing you, and I'm removing you, and I'm returning. Excellent. Now we're going to open our first manned program, the X-15 spaceplane. The X-15 was a real experimental aircraft that flew nearly 200 flight tests and that provided invaluable data that was later used in the design of space vehicles such as the Space Shuttle. Oh, that's cool. Once again, we have some historic background information. That's so cool. That's really amazing. Please go to the headquarters, select the air, spaceplane, and so on. Okay. Earth. Spaceplane X-15. Open program. Indeed. R&D. I think I should assign them. Am I right? Back to Space Complex. As you can see, SET personnel is a critical element of the agency, and we are going to need quite a lot of them if we plan to have several programs open concurrently. Please go to the SET center and recruit 2 more SET employees. Total employee count will be 7, which is the current maximum capacity for the SET center. Once you're done, please come back to the Space Complex. Okay, we'll do that. So I should hire new employees. What could be important? Maybe 1 human race, no, 1 crewed spacecraft, and maybe 1 rocket. Yeah, I know this, I'm doing this. Okay, hire recruits. And back to Space Complex. We are certainly going to need more SET employees soon, so let's upgrade the SET center in order to improve its capacity. Notice that upgrading a personnel center increases its maintenance costs. Switch to the construction mode by clicking on the crane button and click on the SET in order to bring up the construction mode dialog. Then select upgrade and start the upgrade process. Okay, we'll do that and upgrade. And excellent! In order to launch payloads into space, we are going to need rockets. Rocket programs require the construction of the Vehicle Assembly Building, VAB. So let's get the construction process for the VAB for this building started. Okay. I am building my very first VAB. That's all for the season. Please select the End Season button. Okay. Yes, I like to end it. And hired flight controllers, hired scientists, open programs, Space Complex building construction started. Very nice. Welcome to the 3rd season. As you can see, things are moving forward in the agency. Employees are undergoing training, the reliabilities of the Explorer 1 and the X-15 are going up, and the Space Complex is growing. We are now going to visit the Public Affairs Office. Okay. The Public Affairs Office provides information regarding the general stats of the space agency, such as its funding and prestige. Your funding levels are revisited every 4 years, and they are tied to the amount of prestige at the time of the review. You can make your prestige go up by successfully conducting missions. The goals comparison button displays a list of all the goals that can be accomplished by either the Soviets and us, and gives you a good overview on how well you stand against the Reds in our race to the moon. Once you're done visiting the PAO, please head back to the space complex. Oh dear, why have I decided to play the tutorial? So much to read, so much to read. This is exhausting. Okay, back to Space Complex. Let's move on to the next season. Yeah. That's good. That was a short text, so not so much to read. What about our Explorer? The X-15. Making progress, that's nice. Okay. Flight controllers graduated, SET personnel, a lot of nice things. And what is Dr. Aldrin saying? Welcome to the last season of 1955. By now the BAB has been built, which means that we are now able to open rocket programs. Also, the newly hired SETs, along with the employee that was sent to advanced training, are now available and ready to be assigned to mission components. We are now going to open a new rocket program. Please go to the headquarters. Okay. Select Manage Programs button and choose the Explorer 1 program. This will take us to the Explorer 1 program screen, which displays all its associated mission configurations. Okay. Here, thank you. Explorer 1. The program screen displays all the mission configurations that can be scheduled as part of the Explorer 1 program. Please select Explorer 1 regular mission from the right panel. And this menu is also new. I like this a lot, that's cool, that's definitely amazing. Regular mission, okay. Click on the empty slot that says LEO 11 kg next to the thumbnail feature, the Explorer 1 satellite, on the left side of the screen. LEO is an acronym that means Low Earth Orbit. In order to launch this mission, we need a rocket capable of lifting a payload of at least 11 kilograms into LEO. Click on the thumbnail, rockets. Okay, so this button down here, what is this? Basopedia. Oh, that's cool. As you can see, there are several rockets potentially available. Rockets come in 3 categories: light, medium and heavy. For the moment, only lighter rockets can be selected. If you want to access more powerful boosters, you'll need to upgrade the VAB, which will obviously increase its maintenance cost. Select the Jupiter C rocket, which was the rocket that was used in order to put the Explorer 1 satellite in orbit back in 1958. So that's cool. Once again, we get some historic background information. That's so amazing. Okay, the Jupiter C booster. Yes, I'd like to open this thing. Now we are going to assign SET personnel to our Jupiter C rocket in order to improve its reliability. Please assign all your 3 employees, okay? Vladimir, Nicholas and Emilio. Excellent, the reliability of the Jupiter C rocket will now increase every season. Now go back to the space complex. As you wish. We are going to need astronauts in order to fly our X-15 spaceplane. Please visit the Astronaut Center, recruit 2 astronauts and come back to the space complex. Okay. So, I think it's quite important once again to have the leadership skill. So, I think I will take... Here, the best ones with... Wait, no. I said the best ones was... Yeah, thank you. I know. So, this one and this one, that's cool. Okay, hire these recruits. After undergoing basic training, yeah, okay. And back to the Space Center. Our initial batch of flight controllers is a little bit green, which is understandable, since they are pioneers and are writing the books on space exploration as they go along. In order to improve our chances when launching a mission, we are going to send them to advanced training. Please head over to the Mission Control Center. Okay. Flight controllers are going to be assigned to positions that only make use of one of their skills. However, some of them will take the role of flight directors, and as such, they need to be well-rounded individuals. Flight director skills are computed as the average of the main 5 skills. Please send all your 4 flight controllers to advanced training. Make sure they train their right skill. Okay, this one is good in... I have no idea. Oh, I think this was my flight director. So, this one is propulsion. This one is spacecraft systems. This one is... Yeah. Everything is okay, Aldrin. Trajectory. And then this one should train their worst skill. That's propulsion. Okay, very good. And back to excellent. Things are moving along really well. Let's move on to the next season. Okay, moving on. Reliability is increasing. Reliability is increasing. Increasing, very good. I like this tutorial. I think this tutorial is really a great thing. That's definitely cool. That's so amazing. Okay, proceed on. Welcome to 1956. While the reliability of our mission components and the skills of our employees is building up, let's take a moment to explore the headquarters in more depth. Please visit the headquarters. Okay, visiting the headquarters. The solar system screen displays all the celestial bodies that can potentially be explored. Notice that in the beginning only the Earth is available. Though most of the other planets become available once you manage to deploy your first satellite in orbit. Also note that not all space agencies can explore all the celestial bodies. For example, the Soviet space program doesn't have any sun probes. Please select the Earth in order... Here, selecting the Earth. The program categories list screen lists all the program categories related to the Earth. Please select one crew ballistic capsules program category. Wow, a tongue twister. The program category screen lists all the programs associated to the one crew ballistic capsules program category in the right panel. As you can see, this category features a single program, Project Mercury. The Project Mercury entry in the right panel provides information such as its opening and maintenance costs, the minimum and maximum number of flight controllers and astronauts required in across all their missions, and whether you have at least one rocket capable of performing one of the missions from the program. Please take a moment to explore all the different items in the program entry by hovering above them and reading their tooltips. Don't forget to check the Buzzopedia button in order to learn more about the historical background behind the elements found in Buzz Aldrin Space Program Manager. Once you've finished exploring, click to move to the... Please click on it to move to the next season. Next screen. Okay, here, the Buzzopedia. As you can see, here are even more historic background information. That's really cool. I like the Buzzopedia. It's just amazing to see all these information. Yeah, but this is so much text, and yes, thank you. And I'm reading so much in this episode, so I think most of you are bored by this point. And so you can read this on your own. And yeah, I will just continue with the tutorial. Program screens, program screen part 1. The program screen displays all the mission configurations associated to the Project Mercury program in the right panel. As you can see, each mission configuration has a required number of flight controllers, astronauts, and in most cases, a requirement for at least one rocket. Depending on the mission, a certain launch profile will be required. We've already seen that launching Explorer 1 requires a rocket capable of deploying at least 11 kilograms in low Earth orbit. Notice that there are profiles on top of low Earth orbit, suborbital, translunar injection, transplanetary injection. Some of them have the HR suffix, which means human-rated. These profiles require a human-rated rocket, which is a rocket capable of carrying human beings. Okay. Oh dear. Look at the right panel and notice that the Project Mercury program has 6 mission configurations. Other manned programs can have more than 15. The decision on which mission you want to execute is completely up to you. However, notice that skipping the basic mission provides a penalty when attempting to execute more complex profiles. For example, if you execute the uncrewed suborbital flight test, you won't get any penalty. However, if you skip this mission and go straight for a suborbital flight, you'll be penalized. Please click on the red icon featuring a percentage sign in order to learn which unfulfilled goals will penalize you. A grey icon means that there are no penalties for unaccomplished goals. Oh dear. In the left rear of the screen there's a navigation bar. The uppermost icon, so this one, which features an arrow shape, takes you back to the previous screen. The icons below allow you to navigate all the intermediate screens from the headquarters: the solar system, the program categories list, the program categories, the programs, and the mission configuration. Since we are at the programs level, only the icons for the first 3 levels are shown. Please head back to the space complex and end the current season so that we can move on to 1956 quarter 2. Okay. So here I can see, so I will receive a 15% penalty because I haven't achieved the uncrewed suborbital flight test. Okay. And what is the penalty for the orbital flight? 30%. Wow, that's cool. And yeah, thank you very much. And the joint launch? Minus 65%. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, and end the season, do you want? Yes, I want. Proceed on. No new news. Welcome back. We are now going to visit the last unexplored building of the space agency, the museum. Please enable the building's reference by clicking on the magnifying glass icon and visit the museum. I know that the museum is well, I have no idea where the museum is. Okay, let's enable this. The museum is 5, down here. Okay. Welcome to the museum. You can review your past accomplishments here, along with the history for all employee types, including astronauts that lost their lives. Once you're done exploring this building, head back to the space complex. Okay, flight crews. Yeah, very good. Space complex. Please click on the end season button. That's good, that's good. I'm clicking on it. And flight controllers who graduated from advanced training. Very good. Welcome back. We are getting very close to having mission components with an acceptable amount of reliability and a team of flight controllers capable of being involved in their first mission. Let's take a moment to explore multi-season programs. Please head to the headquarters. If you hover above Saturn, you can see that it only features a single program, Pioneer 11 Saturn Flyby. Please select Saturn and then select Saturn Probes. Being such an advanced category, Saturn Probes is not even available at this stage of the game. Please click on the red button located in the bottom left rear of the screen in order to find out which goals you'd need to accomplish before attempting to open a program from this category. Once you're done, please select the Pioneer 11 Saturn Flyby. Okay. I can't do this because I haven't done the Mars probe. I think because I haven't done a Mars probe. Okay. So then I should select this one. The Pioneer 11 Saturn Flyby program has a single mission configuration which requires a rocket capable of taking a 258 kilogram payload into transplanetary injection. By clicking on the information icon in the top right corner of the image for the mission configuration entry, you can access detailed information about each season of the mission, such as their number of steps and the components, flight controllers and astronauts, when applicable, involved for each one of them. As you can see, after launching the Pioneer 11 probe, it will take many seasons for the mission to complete. I think 21 seasons will this mission, or is the duration of this mission until this thing arrives at Saturn. That's completely crazy. That's an incredible long journey. Indeed, it is, indeed. Go ahead and explore the information for this mission configuration. Once you're done, please go back to the space complex and move to the next season. Okay, let me just... over here. Yeah, 21 seasons. I was right. I remembered this amount correctly. 21 seasons to fly out there. That's completely crazy. Okay, back to Space Complex and the season. Yes. And yeah, the reliability is good. We should be able to fly this thing. We should be able to fly this thing. Astronauts who graduated from basic training. The Pioneer 11 spy... What? Yeah, I know this. Thank you. Welcome back. As you can see, our first batch of astronauts have now graduated from basic training. Let's schedule and launch our first mission. Finally. The experimental flight of the X-15 spaceplane. Please head over to the headquarters. Click on Manage Programs button and select the X-15 spaceplane. Manage Programs, yeah. X-15. Select the Flight Test Mission configuration from the right panel. Select the Schedule Mission button and assemble it by assigning flight controllers and a flight crew to it. Remember that flight controllers are the one that will step in and so on. Or to assign best candidates. Okay, schedule the mission. Assemble now. Boosters. Trajectory. Spaceplane systems and the flight director. Confirm the assignment. Pilot is Frank Simmons. Okay, very good. Back to Space Complex. Excellent! We are now going to execute our first mission. We have done everything we could. We have built up the reliability for the X-15 spaceplane. We have honed the skills of our flight controllers by sending them to advanced training, and we have hired 2 excellent astronauts. Please select the End Season button. I'm confident everything will turn out fine. I hope so too. Okay. No additional information. Okay, launch mission. This is a mission controls console where you can see the mission unfold. The left and right panels display which flight controllers and flight crew members are involved in the current mission step. The green, yellow and red lights are the status indicators over here, and they flash when a problem occurs. The mission runs a sequence of steps. For every step, the chances of success depend on the reliability of the components involved and, when applicable, the flight crew. If a problem occurs, the flight controllers step in order to save the day. You can decide whether you want to bring the assistance of one or more groups of paid experts, also known as Tiger Teams, which will improve your chance of success. Hopefully, we won't be getting any red lights in this mission, but keep an eye on them. Please hit the start button, okay?
Haven't got to 1 minute warning yet.
So, our very first mission, take off.
1 minute.
Pre-launch. A success, very nice. Launch from drop plane.
Everything checked here. Ready to launch now.
Okay. Nothing is flashing. That's good. Ascent.
Your position is good.
Still no flashing.
Okay, I know you've done it, but check your flaps and circuit breakers.
Descent. Also success. And landing. A success. A flawless mission. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Okay, so we had no chance to see the new failure texts. That's a shame. That's definitely a shame. Okay, X-15 flight test. And... Okay, successful mission. Congratulations, Administrator. You have successfully conducted your first manned mission. My job is done. Now it's your turn to continue managing the space agency as you see fit. Remember to keep your fixed expenses down and try to invest as much as possible in the skills of your employees and the reliability of your components. Then that's what will eventually determine your chances of success when launching missions. Your next step is now to place a satellite in orbit. You've already started the Explorer 1 program, and we are making good progress improving the reliability of the Jupiter Sea booster. Let's get a head start on the race against the Soviets by placing our first satellite in orbit within the next 2 years. Good luck! Okay, that's all. So we have now completed the tutorial, and I have to say it's really amazing. I like this tutorial. It's really nice. It really helps new players to get into the game. And well, I hope you're not too bored by this tutorial, because here I have created many episodes of the Space Program Manager, and though I thought it would be a nice idea to thank the developers for implementing this this tutorial by reading all the texts and by showcasing the whole tutorial. So in this case, I hope you are not too bored, and in the next episode I will start a new campaign mode. I will play on the side of the Soviets, because the Soviets received also a new mission, a robotic rover mission, and the thing will be landing on the moon. And I really like to play around, or I like to experience this new rover mission, and in this case I think it's a good idea to play on the side of the Soviets. And in this case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have stayed to the very end of this episode, and if not, it's not so bad, because it was just a tutorial. And in this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebi. See you!